another vlog here on the Wild Coasters. Today we have ventured out to a very sunny Southend on Sea in Essex. It's lovely today. We're here at Adventure Island, a little seaside park owned by the Spooksville company. It is a really good park, this one. It's got 5 coaster credits.
Very busy, which is good. It's good to see it.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's not a massive park, but they've got like a Gerstlauer Eurofighter by the name of Rage, which is like their flagship ride. A couple of Zero coasters and then a few kiddie coasters, including a little Pinfari on top of the building here. Fans of the channel will know that we come here quite often. We actually didn't come here last season because of the pandemic, but they've got an absolute banger deal on ticket price at the moment, where tickets actually only cost £20. They have by £5 about, because I was watching the old vlog and I think it was about 25 quid, so it's definitely cheaper. Anyway, we're allowed to film on the rides. When it comes to filming on the rides, you do need to visit the customer service desk, which is over here, just for a reference. There's Adventureville. You just need to go over there and get yourself signed off. They will check you out and they will give you a ride pass that says you can film on the rides. You just then show it to the ride up, so we'll be able to film on all the rides today. Park hours 11 till 10. It's midday at the moment.
A bit late.
So we're going to get on our first ride, which Louise has chosen. You want to do Adventureville. This is one of their own rides, and by that I mean they built the entire thing, including the ride system. So they basically fabricated the track, the ride vehicles, and they're one of the only parks I know to do this. They've got 2 of these. One is a haunted house by the name of Spooksville, and Adventureville here. I'm going away from the entrance. They also have the Time Traveller, which is a custom-built like flat ride. I'll show you that one later, as it's the only one in the world which they make themselves. So we're getting the queue for this, and we'll see you on Adventureville.
Play a game with you. Alright, when I say 1, I want to see you all put your arms in the air for me. Come on, guys. Number 1, arms up. Number 2, arms to the side, guys. Come on. Alright, number 3, roll those arms, mate. Alright, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. I got it. Alright, let's not close, guys.
For your own safety, keep arms and legs inside the train at all times and remain seated. Thank you.
Adventureville. They've got good operations here. It's quite a low cap ride, but I know, I've got to say, out of all the parks we've been to, this park has the best staff interaction you can get at a park.
And not just this one time, every single
No, yeah, they're always so happy. They do dances, they're engaged with you. So yeah, it's really good to see. Makes the vlogs really good. Anyway, I think we're going to kind of go towards the other side of the park, which has Rage, the Gerstlauer Eurofighter. But there's plenty to do on this side. Obviously, here is the Axis ride here, which we got a POV of this, and it's the most popular POV on the channel with 28,000 views at the time of recording. But another thing is that this park, the vlogs I make for this park just seem to explode, don't they, Lou? You guys, yeah, I know. You guys love this place. We've done 2 vlogs and both of them have done extremely well. But yeah, I think a lot of enthusiasts don't actually realise this park's around. It's probably one of the most underrated parks in the country. I think a lot of people think it's just like a seaside fun fair, when actually it's a full theme park at the end of the day. Yeah, so crowd levels is quite busy. Like I said, they're open till 10. But let's get over to the other side of the park and get on Rage. So we've got the Claw here, one of the most intense rides in the park. Same manufacturer as Vortex at Thorpe Park, but a different model. And basically it's the same gondola, but it's on a gyro that spins, and then the ride vehicle spins, as you'll see now. And yeah, I'll give this one a miss. I'll leave this to the people that like thrilling flats. Getting on a dark ride or a coaster. Right, so one unique thing about this park is not only does this bit of the park go under the world's longest pleasure pier, which we'll show you later. We've never been down it because it costs money to get on it. But it also has one of the only indoor parts of a theme park in the UK. This part of the park is called Adventure Inside and features a few like indoor rides. Also has the park's main gift shop, which I think Louise is being drawn to at the moment. So we'll have a look around here, and then we'll show you some of the rides inside. There's also a big arcade. But you can get a variety of stuff in here. Last time we came here, they had a few bits of merch. They've actually got some park maps, so we'll take one of those. So yeah, here is some of their own brand merch. It's nothing amazing, but you know, you've got like the Adventure Island logo and Adventure Inside, and Louise has just spotted. This does look pretty cool. How much is that? Has it got a price on the other side?
£4.
It's not badly priced at all, and you get 20% off if you have an annual pass, which again, the annual passes aren't too badly priced at this park. I think we should maybe look at getting one in the future, because this is a pretty cool park and it's not too far away from us. With tote bags as well. Definitely more of a range of stuff related to the park, but being a seaside theme park, you can get your normal seaside stuff, including Southend sea merch. Yeah, get your beach bum out. Right, so Adventure Inside is this main building here, and like I say, this is open all year round other than like Christmas Day and New Year's Day. But yeah, it's like a big arcade. There's a couple of rides, including this, I believe, an SPF Visa Bounce Tower. This is basically a miniature version of Croc Drop. Yeah, it's quite cool this inside. There's also an adventure play area and a swinging ship, which is just over here. And even a carousel, they've squeezed quite a lot in here. I think, to be honest, the only thing missing from this indoor bit is a roller coaster, but I think it's a bit too small to have a roller coaster. But it would be quite cool if they could fit one up high that went outside. But being a landlocked theme park, they haven't got a lot of room here anymore, as you'll see throughout the vlog. Yeah, plenty to do in this inside area. So when we come out into this area of the park, as you can see, there's a few more bigger rides around here. So you've got the green screen over at the back, which is like a custom Zero coaster. Quite a good layout on it, actually picks up some brilliant speed, and you normally get 2 laps on it. And then the showstopper for this park, which is the Gerstlauer Eurofighter Rage. Now, it may not be the biggest in the country, but it is one of the best in my opinion. Like, it gives a really good ride for the size of it. It's only about 60 foot tall, and it's one of their like almost static models in the fact that it could quite easily be relocated, as it's not really got proper foundations, it just sits on top. But yeah, it gives a really good ride. Ride's quite smooth, and I think this is going to be the next ride of the day. It's going to have a queue, but their operations are quite good here, so let's get in the queue for Rage. so here we go on Rage, 20-minute queue, not bad considering how busy it is. We got the max lens on the GoPro at the moment, so we're going to have horizon lock, which should be quite interesting on this coaster. Here we go. Oh, I'm blind. The sun, it burns. Here we go. Whoa! 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 Way! Whoa! Short and sweet. I'd buy one if I had the money.
Please release your seatbelt.
So after a 20-minute queue, we've just come off of our first ride of the day on Rage. That's a brilliant Neil coaster. It's nothing too amazing, but it is good, isn't it, Lou?
Yeah, it was fun.
Like, pack some good G's, and the floater every time you get on the top of that loop is just incredible. Anyway, Louise has decided on the next ride, and we're heading over towards Spooksville. Well, Spooksville 2. The original Spooksville was refurbished. Yeah, the queue's got a bit longer since we joined. Spooksville 2 is a refurb of Spooksville 1. It's a brilliant little own-made ride again, using the same ride system that you find on Adventureville. Yeah, let's go over there, see how long the queue is. I think we'll be waiting a bit for it because it's a ghost train. Here you've got the green screen over here. They're pretty good. They're probably one of the best Zeros I've been on, to be honest. Some more like general fairground rides. And over here is the Time Traveller, which is a custom-built thrill ride. It is so popular and people rave about this all over the world. I've been meaning to give it a go, but it looks very nauseating. I'll have to show you this in action later on. For now, our next ride is going to be Spooksville, the haunted house ride, which got refurbished a good 5 years ago or so ago. We managed to get on the original once. But yeah, you excited to get on this one? Let's hope the queue isn't too bad. It looks really busy.
Stand clear. The gate.
Only 20 minutes and really long queue for this one. Spooksville over the hill too.
What do we have here? Dead.
just come off of our ride on Spooksville over the hill too. It can never live up to the original, but good operations on that.
Two things that are good on that ride. Number one, the use of noise.
Yep.
And number two, the lighting.
Yeah, it's very well
Very
done.
well done.
Like I said,
mostly non-moving parts as well.
like I said with Adventureville, it's all made by the company. The ride system and everything has been made by Spooksville, which are the owners of the park, which is incredible to be honest. But yeah, very good dark ride nonetheless. Anyway, now we're going to head on to the Zera coaster, or one of the Zera coasters here. They've got two of them, the other being the Barnstormer over the other side of the park. This is the second largest ride in the park. And I don't know whether it currently does, but it used to hold the world record for the most naked riders on a roller coaster. Yeah, let's hope they did. I think they lined the seats with like bin bags and like cellophane. But yeah, it's got an incredibly long train, this one. Normally on low season you get like 2 laps. I don't know whether they'll just be doing the one because it's quite busy. But it's still quite a long layout nonetheless. Let's get in the queue for the green screen. Lovely fast operations here. We've barely been in the queue 10 minutes, and we've got a back row on green screen. We're going to have the GoPro on it. They're only running 1 lap though, Lou, because how busy they are. But it is still quite a long layout, this one. Yeah, we'll have to do this one later on. I think we're going to stop for lunch after this. Back row of the green screen. Normally I'd film one facing us, one facing the other way, but because they're only doing 1 lap, we're going to just alternate between the two. But the back row, we should get some really good pullover on this one. Here we go, at the very back, extremely long trains on this. We're going about 10 minutes. Beautiful views, the longest pier in the world, out there being blocked in the castle. There we go. Thames Estuary. Here we go. Hey, bit of pullover. Turn you round. Oh my god. Never ridden at the back. Here we go. It's time for a cuddle. Excellent ride on a great little Zera coaster. That is a great family coaster, isn't it, though? Right at the back, can't really complain about that. Anyway, it's about, what time is it? It's about 2 o'clock, 2:15. We're going to stop and just go out to grab some lunch. Now, the great thing about Southend on Sea Adventure Island is the fact that you literally have the park, and then just over a little stone's throw away, there's the high street just over there, and they have a lot of shops and a lot of restaurants, so it's not far to skip out to the shops, unlike Blackpool Pleasure Beach where there's not a lot outside. So we'll see you when we get back in the park. Right, so it's been a couple of hours. We've been at the park, went in a few shops, had lunch, and now we are going back into the park. We're just going past the Adventure Golf along the side of the park, which is an upcharge. As I said earlier, they have a couple of upcharge rides here, including the go-kart track, and strangely enough, the Dodgers. Yeah. I don't really see the point of that. But yeah, we're going to get back into the park, do some rides that we haven't done yet. We're going to be here till about 8 o'clock. We're not going to be staying until 10, mainly because of a dinner reservation we got later on. but you know, it's not like a massive park like Blackpool Pleasure Beach where you need to do night rides. But the weather is absolutely glorious now, so let's go down and get on our first ride. Might have to grab an ice cream. Not badly priced either. So the time machine is currently suffering some downtime. They've actually got their technical team out on the ride. So as I said earlier, this was constructed by the park fully. It's not actually manufactured, it's the only one in the world. Pretty cool ride, spins, but yeah, not running at the moment. Right, so we're going to go on a ride that we've actually never been on before. They've actually got tidal wave here, but not in the form of a giant splash boat. It's just some like dinghy slides, including this one actually has a spiral in it. So we're getting the queue for this, and hopefully won't be waiting too long. Although actually, there's people leaving the queue. Maybe it's got a long queue or closed. Soon find out. Finding out we might have to do it later. Let's have a look. Right, so we've just come off of tidal wave, longest queue of the day. Lou, what did you think?
Right, a little dry.
Yeah, you got a wet bum, but that's nothing. Lou, take the camera and film this.
Film this.
To the front. It's absolutely soaked through to my underwear.
I don't think anyone wants to know that.
But yeah, quite a long queue for that one, obviously because of the low capacity. We chose to go down the green slide, which you can't really see from here.
Get definitely more wet on that one.
Definitely. So as you go around the corners, it literally just scoops water into the boat. That's why I've got such a wet bum. But yeah, really good fun, wasn't it, Lou? Do you enjoy that? Just as the sun's going in?
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, we're going to head over to the other side of the park, get some more rides done, and I think we can go on the Barnstormer next with my wet tush. We lost something on the ride, Lou, didn't we?
Bottle.
We lost our water bottle. There we go. Thank you.
Yummy.
Right, so the time traveller is down for a prolonged period, and if we are to believe what they're saying, it could be down for the rest of the day. That's a bit of a shame because I actually wanted to give this a go today. It looks like a proper hurl machine.
I would have filmed you.
You would have filmed me, but I would have given it a go just for the fact that it looks awesome and it's the only one in the world. Obviously, traditionally now, because we've been on a water ride and we got wet bums, the sun's going in, it's getting cold. I am very wet. Louise is waddling, just looks like you weed yourself. Anyway, the Barnstormer is over the other side of the park, so let's get over there. So we stopped off for an ice cream, and these aren't badly priced. The King Cone, $2.75 for all of this ice cream. Look, there's comparison to Lou's head. So we were break and an ice cream, which I haven't seen an ice cream this good value for money since ages. We're just
It tastes so good.
It is good. It's Mr. Whippy. But yeah, we're just sitting opposite the go-karts at the moment. As I was saying to Louise earlier, I think this will be the next ride to go should they want to expand here, because this is quite a big plot. You could probably fit a decent-sized coaster on here. You know, I don't know what you could fit in here, but if they were creative with the space, you know, get an RMC Raptor on here, that would go down very well. Obviously, we've got Axis in the background there.
Get a little monorail for here. That would go
It would be really cool.
We would have to go over the pier.
One thing to remember, this park is landlocked, so they've used all their available space, so they're actually like building on top of stuff and all that. I'll show you when we get around to the kiddie coaster later. Their maintenance warehouse is below where they have some rides, which is pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to eat the ice cream now because it's melting all over my hand. Right, so with ice cream down, we were going to go on the Barnstormer, which I don't know if it's running or is it just not got a queue. It looks like it just doesn't have a queue, but I haven't seen it go round once since we sat down for our ice cream. So this is going to be our next ride, Lou?
Yeah.
There's zero Well, it's just like a Zero family coaster, smaller version of the green screen. Still a good little layout. They've added some theming, which we'll have to get some off-ride shots for you in a minute. Let's get on the Barnstormer. We're on the Barnstormer back row for that pullover. Get 2 laps on this one, so we'll have a front facing or a pod facing on us, and then a front facing on the second lap. Here we go. A little bit of pullover. Oh my god! Way! I get the impression this lap bar isn't doing a lot. Picked up some speed.
So big.
Well, we clipped the tree. We clipped the tree. There's lap 1, we're going to have lap 2, so we're spinning you around. Spin you around for lap 2. POV, back row. Beautiful views. All over. Here we go. On the Barnstormer. So we've just come off the Barnstormer. Not a long wait for that. It isn't running as quick as it could be. We're going to jump on another ride right next to it because it hasn't got a long queue. The fastest Ferris wheel in existence. And hopefully afterwards we get on the Mini Mega, which is a little Pinfari coaster which is on the roof of this arcade. So we're on the Ferris wheel now, which is going at a nice pleasant speed.
Yeah, they didn't spin us.
But yeah, this Ferris wheel just is not made for observing. Anyway, we're stopped down low. Hopefully we've been lucky enough to be stopped to the top for some lovely views. Tide's out at the moment though. Some lovely views. Now, temperature's dropped off now though, isn't it though?
Yeah, that's
still a lovely day.
Look at that boat.
So yeah, have a look. We've got some beautiful shots to have over here. The world's longest pleasure pier, which you can take a tram down the end. There's not really a whole lot. Oh my god, it's shaking so much. There's not a whole much down the end, as you can see, but yeah, you can walk the like near kilometre long for the walk down to the pier. Rage over the other side of the park. As you can see, it's not a very big park. It is quite landlocked, so they don't have a lot more room to build on. You can see this roller coaster here, little Pinfari. It's built on the roof, as is the kiddie coaster to save some space. So we're straight off the Ferris wheel and straight onto our next ride. The queue's not too bad for this one now, it's dying off a little bit, but this is the mighty Mini Mega, I think it's called. The Mini Mega. It is a Pinfari, and as Louise just said, it has quite narrow seats in it. There should be a couple of cycles, it's not too long a queue. So we'll see you when we get on the ride.
My head's like, ow.
Right, so here we go. We're going to get some pullover. We're getting all the back rows today. There's no one in the seat behind us. Here we go. Oh my god! Surprisingly smooth compared to what I thought it was going to be.
Very smooth.
Very smooth, and like quite a few bits pops of airtime in that one.
It reminds me of Turbo, and that's what puts me off this one.
Do you know what? This actually, I believe it's the exact same Pinfari ride that you can find at Black Gang Chine Black Gang Chine in the Isle of Wight. Brilliant ride. We'll see you when we get off. So not long wait at all for that, maybe like 5 minutes. Just noticed this arcade is actually closed this year. But good ride on that. I did enjoy it. I remember it being quite rough. Are we going on the kiddie coaster first? You want to go on the Crooked House? So we're going on the Crooked House. I did want to go on Pharaoh's Fury, but it is closed sadly, which is a bit of a shame. It's a brilliant theme sizzler.
It's very humid though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It feels like it could storm. This Crooked House is one of the original rides at the park.
Oldest attraction.
So yeah, it was built in 1949. Obviously, the Adventureville Bears have made their way into it. So it's had a few rethemes, but yeah, it's an original attraction. So let's go through this, just a walkthrough. So I'll take you on, and then afterwards we'll venture up here, which takes us towards the kiddie coaster above their maintenance shed. Right, so just to show you how crooked this house is, I've got the GoPro on with the horizon lock, so it will keep the horizon level the whole way through the ride. So here we go. It's all rated by off 10, sorry.
There's a level where the flood came onto it.
Right, so you're going to see how unlevel this house is, because, like I say, I've got horizon level on this camera, so it will keep the camera level even when we're not. So I don't know whether the camera does it very justice, but yes, it's very unlevel.
You okay then?
Oh my god. Oh, that's up the steep stairs, which even these aren't straight. Here we go, up we go.
Just do them slow.
I would hate to be in here during a fire, that's all I'm going to say. I don't
Or
know.
if you were really drunk, imagine it.
Oh, like, it makes you feel a bit tipsy just walking around it. Like I say, I don't know whether the camera's doing it any justice, but it's got interactive elements. Hey.
I love AI, artificial intelligence.
Don't love level houses though, do they? This is literally a representation of my childhood bedroom, roller coasters, computer. Yeah, it's a relatively well-themed Crooked House. It is rather warm in here, but yeah, can't really complain. And that is the end of it. It's a short little walkthrough. Back out to the level plains. The next ride of the day, we're going to be heading up onto the roof of their maintenance shed. As I said earlier, this park is landlocked, so they can't do anything else now than build up. They've used all their available space, really. So yeah, I believe this was 2018 or 2019 they did this, but they made this building so they had room for their on-site maintenance, because they do a lot of the repairs of their rides on-site. On top of here, they then have a couple of rides. At the moment it's just home to this little kiddie coaster and a little like dragon ride. You get some lovely views over the park, and it gives them a little bit more floor space, because this used to be totally lost to maintenance before. So yeah, very innovative of them. And over here, of course, we've got the Mini Mega just over this wall. Right, so we're not going to say no to a coaster. Next up is the kiddie coaster, spelt with 2 Ks, because we're cool. So here we go. We're off. I think this is the last coaster credit here, isn't it? Although we got them all, this is the last coaster. The kiddie coaster, 2-lap special. So enjoy our faces. And then the second time round we'll have a POV from the back on the kiddie coaster. Here we go. Needs a little pop there to this one. Felt that. Spin you round for the second lap. Oh, here we go. Second lap. kiddie coaster. So a quick ride on the last coaster in the park. Of course, we've already got all the credits, like I said. It's nice to get all the coasters done in a single part. The sun's starting to go down there, getting this lovely golden effect over the rides, aren't we? As we're over the maintenance shed. Like I say, you can just have a sneaky look in to the maintenance shed. It's all under there. They do quite a lot of work here. I think last time I came here in 2019, this guy was down there. Or skateboarder. Anyway, I do believe the next ride we're going to go on is the Dragon here, just like your classic fairground ride. I don't even know the type of this ride, to be honest, but it just goes forwards. I think they make this one go backwards, if I remember correctly. So let's go on the Dragon. Yeah, as I remembered, this one goes backwards. And it picks up some good old speed, really. Oh, I'm feeling a bit dizzy after this one. Looking forward. Right, so here we go, straight onto the ride. And it goes forward, nice and fast. Oh my god! Oh, oh my god! I can't grab on, I'm gonna fall out. Oh my god! Oh, this is not a comfy ride.
Paddles.
I like, this could be a bit higher up on me, that's all I'm gonna say. They're really digging into my ribs. Wasn't expecting it to go that fast. Oh.
I was.
And now we get to go backwards. Here you go, I can actually grab round. There we go. That's better. I've got to grab over here. Oh.
For 1 second. That's it.
That's it, that's as fast as we're going. I'm gonna regret, we got the Dragon behind us, just up here. Oh, here we go. Holding on. I'm expecting, I know what's to come. Getting blinded by the sun. Here we go. It's like, oh! Hey! Get some impressive G-forces on this!
Oh!
Hey! Oh my god! Hey!
My hair!
It's going in my face.
It's going in my mouth.
I'm literally eating it. And that is the Dragon as it comes to an end.
Text me.
Nothing says fun like being spun out of control on one of those little fairground rides. Gets me dizzy. Anyway, I think the next ride is going to be Axis. Question is, Lou, do you feel up for it?
No, I'm actually going to be looking after the backpack.
Oh, okay. I was just about to say, because it would depend on how I film it. If Louise is with me, it's going to be a wrist strap point of view on us, because we've got a POV on the channel. However, if I'm on my own, to spare the people next to me, because obviously this has a very wide angle lens, I'm going to have to put it on the chest strap so we can film on the ride. But yeah, next ride is going to be the SBF Visa Maxi Dance Party 360 Axis.
There he is. On his own.
Right, so here we go on Axis. Got the horizon levelling on this still, so I don't know what the camera's going to do. It's going to try and stay level no matter what. So it could look a bit weird from your perspective, but I can assure you we will be going upside down on this ride. Whee! No messing around, you can feel the power. Okay, nearly upside down, not quite. Way! Woo! Here we go. Oh, I think this is it. Oh no! Way! Woo! Way! And again. Here we go. Whoa! Hang time up here is incredible. Whoa! Woo! I believe that is it now. There we go. Back down. 4 inversions. Probably none for you though, because you're on Horizon mod. So after after about 3 cycles, I got on Axis. Nice and fast operations on that, to be honest. It's a shame the lighting package ain't on yet because all the other rides are starting to light up, and Axis has a really good lighting package on it. Like, it is good, isn't it? I think it's closed. Last we walked past it, it was closed. We're going to Adventureville now. Gonna get some re-rides done. I think we've done every major ride here. There are some smaller ones, like we've got the skateboarder over here, the American Whip, which is a good laugh, but sadly it's got a really long queue, and I don't personally think it's worth a massive queue. But yeah, should we have a look at the Helter Skelter first? So yeah, get the re-rides. I probably won't bore you with any more POVs on rides we've already been on, but yeah, let's go do some more rides. So sadly, the Helter Skelter, for whatever reason, is closed. Don't know how it could break down, really. Oh, you're doing a little dance. Next ride up, as I said before, Adventureville, established in 2016. It's nearly 5 years old this year. Let's get in the queue. We were here this morning, guys, so I won't bore you with too long. Adventureville. Give me on that wheelie. So a quick ride on Adventureville, always lives up to standards. It's a brilliant little dark ride, and it's so good that it's fully like made by the park. Anyway, since we come out of the ride, Axis has lit up.
Like a big Christmas tree.
Like, no word of a lie, the camera does not do this ride justice. The lighting package they've got on it is incredible. I do like the rainbow effect that it was just doing, but yeah, when it gets proper dark, this ride looks amazing. I think I'm going to have to get a shot as we leave from that tower at the back. Like I say, we're not here till 10 today due to a dinner reservation at 9 o'clock. But it's pretty late for dinner. We're going to head over to the other side of the park and get back on Rage. So we're back in the queue for Rage now for our second ride of the day. The sun's starting to go down quite quickly now. It's nearly 8 o'clock. I reckon by the time we get on this one, though, in about 20-25 minutes, it will be dark. And we'll be filming a reaction of us on this coaster using the GoPro and its hand mount.
Are you guys ready? Yeah. Fantastic, guys. Hold on nice and tight. Be sure to smile for your photos. They're taking a look, guys. I'll see you later.
Here we go. 3, 4, 2. Second ride of the day. I'm missing something. Anyway, it's our first night ride. We're on Rage. We got you on a reaction view of this ride as we were on this earlier and we got a POV. Still got the horizon lock on this because I just love the feature, to be honest. So yeah, it's looking absolutely gorgeous, this park. So here we go. Right. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my God. Going up and away. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, hyperspeed's gonna cut out on this one. Oh my God. I enjoyed that. I don't know how well the hypersmooth did with that because being on my hand like this, it shot quite a lot, but good ride. So an absolutely belter of a ride on Rage is a brilliant Gerstlauer Eurofighter. We're going to get our last ride of the day done because it's coming up to 20 past 8 and we've got a meal reservation at 9 and apparently it's a half an hour walk away. But yeah, time travel is now running, as you can see here. We won't have time to ride it this time, sadly, but it does look quite nauseating if you ask me. Anyway, we get past the stage and on Spooksville. Right, so we're in the queue for Spooksville, it is substantially quieter than earlier. Like I say, it's a bit sad that it's going to be last ride of the day, but that's just the way it is. We kind of messed up with our dinner reservation, so that means we have to get in. But yeah, the queue is basically non-existent. So we get this done, and then it'll be time to leave Adventure Island. We won't bore you with a POV, as we filmed earlier on this, so we'll see you after the ride. Right guys, so as the time draws closer and closer to 8:45, we're going to have to go. Like, I
could stay here till park close.
I just wanted a Nando's, which is up the road, but they wanted to be fancy, and we're going to a local restaurant.
Yeah, we'll see what the local.
So yeah, that's sadly going to be all from this vlog. Yeah, not looking forward to that. But yeah, I've had an absolutely amazing day here. Like I said earlier, this is one of the most underrated small parks in the country. Has some great offerings, including Rage here. But yeah, amazing. Anything to add, Lou?
No, I've had a brilliant time, and I told you, Luke, we should have come here.
Yeah, I was edging for Drayton Manor, but we'll have to get there in September when it quietens off. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching the vlog. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!